I'm gonna make a drink. Hey, friends. Barkey Dog here, mixing up some booze at my bar. Full disclosure, I'm no expert, but I've been playing around trying to perfect the measurements and everything. Still, there's nothing new under the sun, so someone may have beat me to this one. If you've heard of this thing by another name, let me know down in the comments, and if you try it out, let me know what you think of it, or if you have any improvements. I'd like to know that too. Okay, so I wanted to invent a special cocktail. One that was based on me and my personality. One that, when you drink it, it says, Barkey Dog. So I came up with this. I call it the Barktini. Let's get mixing. Now, I'm a dog, and as you know, we dogs have a certain affinity for trees. So, what better to start with than gin as the base spirit in this cocktail, because it smells pine needly. And I have an affinity for the 1920s too, so there you go. 1.5 ounces of gin. You don't want a juniper forward gin here, really. I'm using this stuff, prairie gin, because it's very balanced. Not too citrusy, not too junipery. It's kind of right in between. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of experimenting. Next, I guess it's fair to say that I'm kind of a nutty guy. So I'm going with an ounce of amaretto. Almonds are nuts, and amaretto is almondy. I'm also tossing in a dash of this stuff, Luxardo maraschino liqueur. Just a bar spoon's worth, not too much. After all, I'm not that fruity. You can leave it out if you don't have it, but it's a nice addition. As a substitute, if you don't have this amaretto or maraschino, you could use this instead. Di Serrano is a nice amaretto liqueur that's got an almond flavor with just a hint of cherry flavor in it. Might not have quite the same flavor profile as the cheaper amaretto I have here, though, but it's nice. I'm a pretty sweet guy, all right, but I don't want to be too sweet, else people would take advantage of me. So in goes 1/2 ounce of dry vermouth, just enough to cut down the sweetness a little bit. And finally, looking back over my love life, I guess I can be a little salty and bitter. But I'm also kind of sunny and optimistic. Oranges are kind of sunny, so in goes 1 dash of orange bitters, and that takes care of those 2 items. Now go ahead and add your ice and stir all that up. When it's good and chilled, strain that into your pre-chilled martini glass and add a strip of orange peel as a garnish. Be sure to express those oils over the drink first. I like to hang a little over the edge, that way it has a tail. Just like me! And there it is, the Barktini. Let's see what we got here, shall we? On the snout, you get that orange smell from the garnish and a little bit of almond. Well, let's take a little swig here, shall we? Yeah, that's nice. The gin is pushed way back. You don't get any of the juniper at all. More juniper forward gin might stand out too much. So again, I recommend balanced gin like the Prairie. But the orange is there, and the almond comes out at the finish, and there's just a slight bitter note that pops up in the middle. Nicely balanced cocktail, if I do say so myself. The Barktini. Give it a try, and if you do, let me know what you think down in the comments. And hey, don't be a dumbass about your booze, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. If I have too many of these, I might see 2 of you, or maybe more, who knows?